All right, so I had some questions recently about who works on your race cars. So I figured I'd get on here and answer them really quick. We are in the race shop, or otherwise known as my garage. Beautiful view out there today, as you can see. Grass a little torn up from a snowplow, but we'll get that fixed pretty soon. Anyways, we'll give you a view here of the shop and of one of the cars. So you can see just my garage, and we got the green car here from last year that we're finishing up some things on, and doing some new wiring, interior, that kind of stuff. So we're about a few days away here from firing her up and then kind of making sure everything's all good and get going on it. But I figured I'd sit here and talk to you guys a little bit about what working and who does all the work and that kind of thing. So this car right here that you just seen, I've actually, with the help of my crew and myself, tore the whole car apart, sent it off to powder coating, and I've been putting it back together. Had some help from the wife, my crew member Josh, Ben. We have a high school kid, Dalton, and his dad came out and helped me out here not too long ago. And so we've been plugging away at this thing for a while, and we're almost there. We're just kind of getting the finishing push on it here. But as far as working on the car, I mean, when you get into racing, and you kind of got two options, right? You can work on the car yourself, or you can have somebody else work on it. I'm not here to criticize it. It's your money, spend it like you want. But me personally, I kind of do a little bit of both. So I generally, this car right here, I work on it. During the weekdays, before the races, I work on it all week long. I kind of have like a little routine that I go through the car and do some checks and stuff like that. Stuff that I've learned, stuff that I've learned from other people, that kind of thing. And then as far as setup goes, I take the car out to Ed Holmes at Holmes Motorsports, and he sets up the car, for like the Dells last year that we raced at, and Toma. So he does all the setup of the car. And then this year, same thing for both cars. I'll take the car out to Ed, have him set it up for the tracks, and then I will do all the maintenance and that kind of stuff on the car during the weekday and get it all set up. So I've been involved in racing, know a little bit about racing, but I really wanted to take on the project of and the challenge of learning the car and taking it all apart and putting it back together, learning how everything works. And then, like I said, the other thing we do, so at the track, I have my crew guys, Garrett, my spotter, Josh, my spotter. He also helps me crew chief. We have Dalton there, and my wife. I really couldn't do this without any one of them. And you'd always love to have more crew guys, but sometimes that's just what you get. I kind of live far away from all of them, so they don't really get a chance to come down here during the weekdays and help me out with this thing. So, that's kind of the unfortunate thing with this. We do, so Dalton is a high school kid, and it's really important to me to do stuff with the high school kids, and I hope that we can get some more kids involved and want to come out to the track. So, if you're seeing this video and you want to get involved, or somebody who wants to get involved, reach out to us. Of course, we'll have to talk to the parents and everything like that, but definitely something that I think is important. For me, I got into it around that same age, working on race cars and being at race shops. So I think it's a pretty cool thing, and I'd like to kind of pass that along and get some more youth involved in not only the driving aspect, but learning the car and how to work on the cars and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool too. So yeah, we're just kind of finishing up the car here, um, and getting excited for the race season. Um, at this point we're 3-4 weeks away, something like that. I don't know. I've kind of lost track of the days now. I know it's coming soon, and I've just been in here, and everything's been kind of a blur trying to get this thing together. And we've run into a lot of. I guess nobody really tells you how much small, tedious stuff that you run into that you're like, get that done in like 30 minutes, and 3 hours later you're still working on it. So yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, so we're excited for the upcoming season, and we're looking forward to seeing all you guys at the track. And if you have any other questions or anything else, just reach out. But wanted to give you guys an update. Hadn't been on for a while. I've been pretty busy trying to get this car done and getting the other one done, and talking to sponsors, and trying to wrap that up. But yeah, so as far as working on the car goes, I do most of it. Ed does the setup stuff, and he does some of the major stuff too. So, and he also advises me a lot too. So it's nice to have, Ed there to help me, when I get stuck on something or have a question about something that, I really, I'm like, hey, like, I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So we have that, and then, the crew guys that come over and help me on the weekends. So, beautiful weather out. Let's hope it stays this way, and we'll see you at the track soon.